coming up to our next home game, some fans. Everyone in attendance will get their very own Golden Gorilla calendar. The National Basketball Association and the Phoenix Suns are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, answering your phone or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to either usher, security, or the staff.
Visit the team's website for more information for availability of NBA.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Suns have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be relaunched, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for them, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Phoenix, we've got Williams, Dylan Brooks out there with House. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Green in at the shooting guard. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Randall finds Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. No good on the three. MP inside. Edwards there. The layup off target. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Booker with no one around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
What a response by Booker. A great answer.
And Randall throws it down.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Booker gets a screen from House. Takes a three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Randall kicks to McDaniel. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Oh, drew the foul. It almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
That free throw good from Randall. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now here's Brooks. Pass to House. From past the arc. Tips it. Gobert pulls it in. McDaniels up top, headed by Green. DiVincenzo with it. Now Randall, just 5 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Brooks against Edwards. To the paint. And Randall throws it down. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him.
Timberwolves leading by 11. And we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp of getting through to the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He dropped 50 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And the lead is down inside single digits. House has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Suns. McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo against Booker. Here's Randall. Gobert the pass to Randall. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 12.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fires top of the key. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. And a miss there on the triple.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
MP outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Over Booker. Edwards can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williams a screen on Gobert. The 19-foot shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Randall from outside. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. MP with it. Now defended by Randall. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Here's Booker. He's got 21. Williams a screen on Randall. Here's House. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. House has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
The Randall against MP. And that one drops for him.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Williams sets a screen for MP. Count that one. House has got 6.
And after being shut out in the first half, he is starting to come to life.
Randall kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. McDaniel's outside. Here's Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Mark Williams. O'Neal comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Jalen Green. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Michael Conley. He's checked in for McDaniel. O'Neal wide open. Phoenix no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Suns trail by 10. Booker the pass to Allen. On the wing, MP. Fires from 18. Rebound, Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
MP, that's for 2. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 8 points for him.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 16 points for Julius Randle.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
House. And MP throws it down hard.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Randall from outside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Donnie's checked in for the Suns. Goodwin comes in for Booker. On defense, Phoenix trailing by 10.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Conley left side. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And with that shot, the Minnesota Lynx cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from House.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
After Reed. And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got 10.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
House dishes to Allen. And here is Goodwin. Now, here's MP. Hits the three-point bomb. 15 points in the game.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
MP against Engel. Pass to Shannon. 4 on the shot clock. Conley with the 3. Rebound by House. House has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he tries. Oh, man!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 9. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. Here's Randall. The shot is good off the backboard.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from House. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Conley feeling it out. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses. Now Phoenix shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Goodwin. Back to MP. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shannon. And that one is hammered home.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
MP outside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Over MP. Randall no good. Suns trail by 10. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's now 23 points for MP.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Here's Randall. Rebound by the Suns. House has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Ingles. To the inside. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Phoenix making some changes. O'Neal's check in for Dunn. And it's Booker in for Goodwin. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. MP outside. Pulls up. And right on target. Good. House has got 28 points for the game.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And good that time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Allen outside. Pass to House. Over Reed. Here's Richards, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
And look at that energy. It shows his conditioning.
Randall against MP. Randall kicks to Ingles. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And MP throws it down.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Over in the corner, Randall. Off target from outside.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
MP looking it over to tie it up. Pass to Richards, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Reed misses. Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Now, MP. On the wing, Booker. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. And MP throws it down hard.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Randle outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance. Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And Reed throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Suns have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Booker looking around. Pass to House. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. MP with the rebound.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
There's the drive. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Randle outside Edwards. Edwards drills the 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Phoenix making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Brooks comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Jalen Green subbed in for Grayson Allen. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. McDaniels pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 3. Hit the teardrop, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Now Green. It's Booker. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. MP fires. Connects with the chain.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Edwards. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Williams has a screen for MP. That one is good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Randle outside. Tries the spin move. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo. He's off from 3. MP inside. He's defended by Randle.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Edwards. And he misses the J. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 1-point game. Devin Booker. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And an intentional foul right there. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
You
he's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Gobert. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Phoenix Suns will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It is what it is. A lot of positives come out of this one for the whole team. Next game, I think I want everybody to get 20, the bench and the starters.
That would be 200-something points.
You're right, too low. 25 for the starters. If anyone could do it, it's us. Gotta set your sights high, Jennifer Quintana. That's the only way you become great.
Aim high, MP. Way to go.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So
all right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invincible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!
Gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go for the conference final.
Good game, MP.
MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look, before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes your guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You, of all people, should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator. Yeah, I guess. A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Coach, there are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not
I am.
thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing ahead with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm hearing that the chatter about MP angering his teammates and coaches by guaranteeing a sweep is very real. Not only is this team dealing with some serious chemistry issues, but apparently MP has been told by the front office to stop recording videos in the locker room before games. It'll be very interesting to see what on-court impact all of this has moving forward.